Guys, it's a favorite hypocrite here because every single thing on this list, today is January 23rd, I've already spent money on. Why, Joanna? Why? Anyways, it's just January, trial month guys, trial month. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an interesting video. In case you haven't watched my 2020 what are my goals type video, I talked about how this year I have one goal and one goal only. The name I gave my year, or the title of my year is the year of financial freedom, because in the past I have spent my money on so many things I didn't need to. I've been so unintentional with my money in the past, and this is the year that I really want to change that. So I thought I'd do a video on some of the things that I'm not going to be spending my money on in 2020, because I feel like either it's a waste of money or not either, it is a waste of money. So I'm gonna share with you guys what's on my list, and I encourage you guys to also share with me what it is that you don't plan to spend your money on in 2020, because this is the year where we learn how to manage our money, so the unfortunate thing is I have already spent money on these things. To be quite honest, guys, let me just be 110% honest with you guys. I had a budget this month. I had a budget for the month. Sorry, the light's gonna keep coming in and out because there is natural light, and I feel like I need to stop saying that in every single video. I need to get my lighting act together. But what was I saying? I created a budget for January, and guys, I was doing so well, and then I kinda blew it. But that's okay. I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I'm hard on myself, yes, but it's okay. We pick up and we move on. So I don't know why I just put that out there. I just did. Let's just get into this. Okay, number one thing is eating in or ordering in. Buying food to eat. Sorry, I'm reading notes from my phone. Buying food to eat at home. So I did so much of this in 2019, guys, so much of it, and it's a problem. It's actually a problem, as in I buy food, I don't want to eat it where I buy it. I want to come to my bed. You guys should actually see how excited I get. I have this routine, like I'll come and maybe I'll shower, I'll even make my bed in case I didn't make my bed that day. All this is preparing for food. I'll do my skincare, like I'll do everything, and then I'll get into my bed, put on my Netflix, and then I start eating that food. That was my life last year. I did that so many times. Actually, towards the end of the year, I feel like I can count how many times I ate at home as opposed to buying food outside and having it brought here. And you guys, another thing is, where we stay, Uber Eats doesn't reach here. It's not available in our region. Just so you know how far out of town I live, Uber Eats is not available in our region. So I feel like I'm already set up for success. It's just that I've said no. Okay, I'm set up for success, guys, and I choose to still take myself out of this house where there's food that's been cooked and paid for, not by me, and I buy food and then I come and eat it here. And that's it also makes it hard for me to stay healthy, because it's so hard for me to buy healthy things. It's very hard for me to go to Java or at Cafe or any of these places, CJ's that made it to the top last year, and buy something healthy, because all my faves from those places are not healthy. So over and above wasting my money buying food from outside to come and eat here, I'm also not being healthy with, I'm not making healthy eating choices. So I'm going to continue to eat out socially. So if I'm meeting a friend for lunch and for drinks, then that's fine. I don't mind spending money on that. It's just that thing of going out buying food and then coming and eating here instead of eating whatever it is that's available at home. So that's definitely something that, guys, sometimes I would look at my bank statements and just the realization of how much I've spent on food would literally, okay, to do nothing, because I would continue and do the same thing the next day. That's changing in 2020. I can't. Okay. The next thing for me is subscriptions for things I don't use. So actually this very morning I'm subscribed to Audible. So they cut, how much is it, $14.95 every single month, and then you get like points or credits, and then you can use that to buy books. But I'm not even big on audiobooks. I actually like sitting and reading either a physical book or an ebook. And if I'm listening to anything audio, it's mostly just a podcast. So I don't think I've ever like really sat down and listened to like a whole audiobook. I really don't think I have. But who am I went ahead and subscribed to Audible. They cut money every single month. So the thing is, the card that I'm subscribed on Audible to doesn't necessarily always have money. But when it does, as soon as it has money like this, it goes. So like this morning I woke up, my YouTube money had checked into my account. First of all, I'm at a place where I'm able to make a consistent income on YouTube that's actually good, that I can actually live off, which I'm happy for. Yeah, it's taken me only about 3 years to get here, but here we are. So that money checked into my account, I guess last night when I was asleep, and as soon as it checked in like this, Audible, it went. So I think sometimes I subscribe for things that I don't need, and then I'm too lazy to go into the website and unsubscribe. So every month it just keeps cutting money from my card. So like recently I got this app, Flow. It's like for you to monitor this one. Okay, you guys can see. Yeah, it's like for you to like monitor your period, when it's coming, when it's not coming. So they told me they were gonna give me like a free trial in January, and then in February they were gonna like start cutting money. Like I think they were gonna cut $49 if I'm not wrong, which is a lot of money. And guys, the thing is, I already have an app like this. What's the name of that one? It has 2 ads, but it's okay. My calendar, I think it's called my calendar. So it does the exact same thing, but I don't have to pay for it. So what usually happens is, now the way I've subscribed to Flow, I'm gonna completely forget about it, and then next thing I know, in Feb they're gonna cut that money, and I'm just gonna be like so I actually need to make a mental note to cancel that subscription ASAP. So there's so many subscriptions that I feel like I have that for things I don't even use, and just keep being cut automatically from my bank account. And that's something I need to leave. I need to sit down, write a list of all these subscriptions, decide the ones I'm using or moving forward with, which for me is mostly just Netflix, and everything else I slash. Hiya. Next one. This is a big one, guys. This is a big one. This is how I think I end up spending a lot of my money, which is drunk spending. Drunk and tipsy spending. What? Guys, last year I did some damage. So I'm those people, when I have a few drinks and then we go out, I'll be like, drinks, let's get a bottle, let's do this, let's do that, and then I pay for all of it, and then the next morning I wake up and I'm just like, I didn't need to do that. If we wanted a bottle, we could all have split and gotten that bottle, but me, I'm always just like, let's get the bottle. So I need to stop doing that in 2020. There's actually one time, let me just expose myself here. There's one time I went for some cocktails with my sister. So we had cocktails, you know, I'm feeling good. Me, I was on a level, you know, I was feeling good. And then we decided, okay, let's go to the club. But then me, I'm like, you know, me, I don't look cute enough for the club. So we went at the junction. So we went around like looking to see if MRP is open, and just thought I'd buy something to go with to the club. Went to MRP, elsewhere Kiki, they're all closed. The only place that was open was a store called Dichotomy. So the price of dresses in Dichotomy ranges between 5,000 to like 15,000 if I'm not wrong. So I was like, no, I'm not going to the club with these clothes. Mind you, this is the Drake talking. This was not me. We went into that shop, guys, and I bought a dress worth 9,000 and shoes worth 6,000. The shoes didn't end up fitting me. I had to give them away to my sister. The dress, fine, it's cute, but I don't think I would ever spend 9,000 on a dress in my right mind, in my sober mind. So hey, that one still hurts me to date. I don't even know how my sister let me do that, but I think we're both on a level. So me, I was just like, let's do this. And then after all that, we ended up going to a club that I didn't need to have dressed up. Also things like buying food after going to the club, and I'm just like, oh, wants food, you know. Like recently, I'm really just exposing myself. I went to, after going to the club, we went to Pizza Inn, and we bought, I bought pizzas, so many pizzas that I didn't need. So many pizzas, you see, also because I was on a level. So I bought a large pizza, then like 4 mini pizza. Like I did too much. And I didn't need to. So that's something that I need to stop doing. What my plan is for this is to be setting out a budget. So if I'm going out at night, or even if I'm going like out during the day to meet a friend or whatever it is, but especially if I know there are gonna be drinks involved, I plan to, by the way, you guys, I have a Homa, that's why I sound like this, but I plan to be having a budget and having it in cash. So if it's 3K for me to spend during the night, then there's no way I'm gonna go buying a bottle of Beef Eater Pink. I can't do that, you know. I can't do that. So with that 3K now, I'll have to be smart about it, and we say either we split a bottle, we get a Gilbey's, or I don't know, we split and get a Gilbey's, I don't know, but that's the plan, to be making a budget before I go out and having that cash in hand rather than swiping, because every single time I swipe, I don't feel the pain, I don't feel that money leaving my account. So yeah. Okay, next thing I am not gonna be spending money on in 2020. Well, I'm still going to be spending money on, but in a more controlled way, which has to do with clothes. Last year, how many times did we go to MRP, you guys? In fact, they need to drop a sponsorship for me, because else we're kiki. MRP, how many times were we in those dressing rooms trying clothes, and I end up spending and dropping so much money for clothes that I don't even need, you know. So I'm not gonna stop shopping. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say I'm cutting off shopping, I have enough clothes. That's never gonna happen, ever. But I'm trying to be a bit more intentional in that I'm putting a shopping budget within my budget. So every month I have a set amount of money that I can go out and blow on clothes, makeup, skincare, whatever it is, and just not feel bad about it. So it's controlled, because I feel like some months I would look back at my bank statements and I'm just like, as in these clothes that I bought, first of all, I don't even wear them ever. Okay, I don't even wear them. I mean, I go into a shop and I buy the same dress, the exact same dress, in 5 different colors. I don't need that. I don't need that. So that one, okay, so the next thing, I don't know how to put this one in, but it's getting these 2 loans, guys. 2019, I took these loans, and I took them out of pure laziness or impatience. Tala is my fave. I can't believe I'm saying that, because I'm cutting Tala off. Fuliza, Tala, and KCB M-Pesa, those are my top 3, and I'm really not going to use those in 2020 because the charges, they add up. So usually what happens is like, maybe I know I have a payment coming in, but maybe it's like in 2 days. So in my head, I'm like, dude, I have that money already. And then I decide I want to do something today. Maybe I don't have the cash today. So what do? I decide, let me just get a Tala loan I be spending as I wait for this one to come in. So I already have the money coming in, so I'm spending money alone, these small loans. I'm spending that because I don't have the actual cash. I need to stop that. I did that so much in 2020, guys. Fuliza, my limit, I need to cancel. As in, how I even started knowing hacks, like if you unsubscribe from Fuliza and then rejoin, is it unsubscribe you and then rejoin, your limit goes up. Imagine, guys, imagine. I used those apps too much and it was out of pure laziness and impatience, because it's not that I don't have the money and I need the loan. It's that the money is coming, I don't have it in my hand right now. It's coming, maybe today's Monday, it's coming on Thursday, and who am I want to go for shopping today, so I'm not gonna wait for that money to come. See, the money is mine anyway. Boop, tala. And mind you, guys, it takes a lot for me to get a Tala loan because I'm on iOS. It's not available on iPhone, so I literally always have to find someone who has an Android phone to log in with my Tala account and borrow money for me, because I'm impatient. And then the charges just build up. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that in 2020. Yeah, so for me, I feel like those are the main things that I spent my money on a lot, and I feel like I've said them in the right order. Like the eating, like ordering in or buying food to eat in, that was a major one. Food is my weakness. Okay, food is my weakness. And also that spending when I've had a few drinks, then I wake up the next morning and I'm just like, where did this money even go? Where? I don't even have a receipt. But I'm not doing that in 2020, guys. I'm not. Mind you, I already have, but I told you January is a trial period, so we're good. Okay, we're good. So I'm not gonna be able to just quit doing these things in a few days. It's gonna be something I have to really build up to, build some self-discipline toward. But I know it's things that if I just refuse to give my money to, I feel like I'm gonna have a much better handle on how I manage my money. I'm gonna be able to save so much more and actually do meaningful things. Like, I promise you guys, I feel like if I put all the money together that I spent last year on eating out, I would have been able to take a holiday to where? To Greece or to Dubai. I kid you not. That's how bad it is. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I really want to hear from you guys on what it is that you plan to ditch spending money on in 2020. What is it that you spent so much money on in 2019 and it's spoiling for you when it comes to hitting your your financial goals? Let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.